Can a player who doesn't score a single point in his NBA career become the GOAT? Let's find out. Alright man, if you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's just get straight into this one. So basically what I've done, I've put a player who is basically a 99 rated player, but we can't see his stats yet. He's basically a 99 rated player in the NBA drafts. His name is Dalton Bowen. He's a 7-foot point guard and small forward, 280 pounds, 20 years old, coming into the draft. And I made sure to put his scoring stats all the way down to 25, because 25 is the lowest you can do in 2K. So hopefully every season while we simulate his career, we're going to continue making sure his stats stay at 25, but everything else we put up to a 99. So hopefully, let's see if he ends up coming in and being a beast. Taking a look at the mock draft, it seems that Dalton is going to the Jazz as of now. Let's take a look at his stats. So weirdly enough, he's averaging 15 points in college. That's ridiculous, but he's shooting a terrible, abysmal 28% from the field. And oh, Jesus Christ, look at that. Taking a look at his scouting report, it says his ceiling is Mark Price, his floor is Mark Price. Strength has potential to be the next big superstar. He can block shots with the best of them. An absolute monster on the glass. Obviously his rebounds, but yeah, awful touch around the basket. Misses a ton of bunnies. So basically he's on that Angel Reese bullshit. Has no business taking a mid-range shot ever. Terrible 3-point shooter. I don't think I've ever seen this in a scouting report in 2K. Okay, so the Utah Jazz end up having the #1 pick, so obviously Dalton is going there. Like I said, he's going #1 to the Jazz. Start of the next season, we're now controlling, well, we're not controlling, but we're seeing what the Utah Jazz are running. They've got Caden George at point guard, but where the fuck is Dalton? He is the 6th man. Are you kidding me? Guys, they put him 6th man, but he's playing 31 minutes, so that's not too bad. He is a rookie, I gotta remember that. And obviously he sucks at scoring, so I think they know that. Like I said, guys, at the start of every season, I'm gonna be making sure that his offensive skills are terrible, all the way down to 25, because that's the lowest you can go in 2K. Game #1 is against the Dallas Mavericks. Let's simulate through that, and we end up losing terribly. Jesus Christ, 154 to 97. In his debut game, he only played 24 minutes, but he had 2 points, so he ended up scoring, which is quite annoying, but he had 2 points, 9 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and 6 turnovers. So that's really bad. 6 assists and 6 turnovers. Halfway through the season, the Utah Jazz completely suck. 15 and 40 losses. Like, we're literally one of the worst teams in the league. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging 3.7 assists per game, 10 boards, and 10 assists. So pretty much he's a double-double machine. His points, a bit higher than I liked, but like I said, guys, at the start of the video, 2K, they will always find a way to make a player score. It doesn't matter how bad you put the stat lines of how much they can shoot. 25 is really bad, and he's still making shots. End of the season, Victor Wembanyama is the MVP, averaging crazy 27 and 12. Let's see, Rookie of the Year goes to Dalton Bowen. Let's go. Averaging, well, he jumps up from 3.7 to 4.2. But yeah, 11.5 boards, basically 12 boards, 11 assists, nearly 2 steals, and 2.2 blocks per game. Shooting an abysmal 16% from the field, 15% from the free throw line, and 9% from the 3-point line. And for this season, we see the Indiana Pacers winning the NBA championship, with Tyrese Halliburton averaging ridiculous 39 points per game in the finals. All right, on to season 2. Let's see if Dalton can pick it up in his rebounding, assisting, and steals. All right, end of season #2. Let's see if we win any other awards. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Dalton Bowen. So he's on track to be one of the greatest defenders of all time. So that could be pretty much GOAT trajectory. I do not like how his statistics are getting a bit better. 4.4 points. Please don't get higher than that. Once again, we were one of the worst teams, 20 wins and 62 losses. So on to season #3, guys. Let's go. All right, end of this season, Cooper Black MVP. We don't care about that. Dalton Bowen, wait, 6th man of the year. They put this boy in the 6th man position because he cannot score, but still averaging 14, 10 assists, 2 blocks, and nearly 2 steals. Does he win Defensive Player of the Year? Yes, he does. So far, it's looking like he's going to be one of the greatest players of all time. He just needs to have some offensive weapons around him. Okay, so it looks like Dalton Bowen is injured. So maybe that's the case and why they put him as a 6th man, you know. Day-to-day strained hip. Oh well, we are in the play-in, by the way, guys, so hopefully we make it past this and we can finally get into the playoffs. In this game, 125 to 84. Let's check out the box score before we go up against New Orleans. In this game, we see Dalton Bowen put up 3 points, 18 boards, 15 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 1 turnover with 15 assists. That's ridiculous. All right, on to the next round of the plan. We're going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Do they still have Zion? Let's check that, and they do not. Okay, so this team is looking pretty stacked, but we're not worried. We got Ace Bailey, who's jumped up to a 90 rated player on Trey Murphy. Easy cooking. And we do 127 to 110. Let's go, baby. Surprisingly, in this game, he put up 11 points. What the hell? 11 points, 17 boards, 9 assists, 4 blocks, and 1 steal. So it took us 3 years, but we're finally in the playoffs. We're going up against Dallas, and I'm pretty sure Cooper Flag won the MVP. Taking a look at Dallas, decent, I guess. I mean, not really that good. Cooper Flag had to do a pretty heavy carry job. I mean, 74 rated players and 73. His highest rated is Daniel Gaffin, who's a 78 rated player, so we're not really worried. And I spoke too soon. 125 to 117, we end up losing. It seems like every time I speak, we just lose. So Cooper Flag put up 37 and 12. We don't care about that. What did Dalton do? Dalton Bowen put up 4, 12 boards. We want more assists from you and more blocks and steals as well. Game number 2, Cooper Flag is cooking us apparently. He had 37 this game. Yeah, 37 and 18 boards. Where's Dalton, bro? Dalton with 16 boards, 6 assists. You know, he's doing his thing. Like I said, we need offensive threats, but Bailey's giving us 29, so I guess we just suck. All right, similar game number 3. Game number 3, we're down 3-0. We're pretty much not going to win the series. And oh, we actually end up winning 1 game. Wow. Okay. Did Dalton do the business? That's probably one of the most stinker games I've seen from him. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit. I was looking at Glover. Dalton Bowen with 15 boards and 14 assists. So I guess that's why we're winning. He needs to share the rock. Unfortunately, game number 5, we end up losing 4-1. But yeah, like I said, mini steps, guys. Baby steps. We made it to the playoffs in year number 3. That's pretty good. You know, he can't even score to save his life. So end of season number 4. Let's see. Shea ends up winning the MVP. Bowen, that's on our Bowen. Okay, our Dalton Bowen ends up winning Defensive Player of the Year, and his points have jumped up all the way from 4 to 6.3. That's not good. I don't like to see that. It's pretty annoying because Shea ended up winning the MVP, but they had 73 and 9 losses, so he does deserve it. We came second though, so we're this close to maybe having an MVP season with Bowen. Round number 1, we're going up against the Portland Trailblazers. I'm not really worried about them, but like I said, I always say that and we end up losing. Game number 1, we end up winning 123 to 103. Let's go. In this game, we saw Bowen put up 6 points, 13 boards, 8 assists, 3 steals, no blocks, but yeah, we ended up winning. Game number 2, we end up losing terribly, 109 to 87. Game number 3, we end up losing 127 to 91. This is really annoying, man. We always do this. We always have a good game at the start and then end up losing throughout. I can't stand it, man. Game number 4, we end up winning. I'm actually surprised about that. Let's check it out. Bowen put up 5, 12, and 7, but it's really this guy, D. Wallace. Like, he's carrying us, man. Dante Willis, 33 and 4, as well as Clayton Jr. with 30 and 7, and Augustine with 17. Game number 5, we end up winning by just 7 points. It wasn't looking close while I was simulating, but hey, 7 points, we'll take the win. All right, 1 minute and 11 seconds left. We are up by 3 points. I decided to jump in because, you know, when are we ever going to see Bowens play that much? Here's Marks with the ball. Good screen from his teammate. Goes over to the rack. Can he finish? Why would he pass it out? I would have fucking tried to at least get the layup. Breaks the shot. All right. I don't see Bowen on, so I'm assuming he's going to come on, or he's fouled out because he is a tall player. So tall players usually foul out. 37 seconds left. Where with the ball? What kind of a release was that? Jesus Christ, man. That was so slow. 28 seconds left. What are they going to do? Down by 3, left wide open. Can he cash it in? No, he cannot. Okay, I think we've pretty much won this game. And yeah, Bowen ended up fouling out with 6 fouls, but let's see his stats. He finished with 16 boards, 13 assists, and only 1 turnover. Let's go. All right, we made it out of round number 1. Who are we going up against in round number 2? We're going up against Cooper Flag. This is not what I like to see. Game number 1, we're going to just simulate through because it's going to be a long game. So game number 1, we actually end up taking, surprisingly. Where is Bowen? Bowen put up 20 boards, 12 assists, 6 steals, and 1 block. Game number 2, we end up winning 115 to 108. Let's go, guys. We are finally seeing a GOAT come into life. I mean, it really wasn't him. He only had 11. I'm saying 11. 11 boards is a lot, but you know what I mean. For this caliber of play, it's a 99 rated play. 11 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 1 steal. All right, game number 3, we're up 2-0. I'm just gonna simulate. Game number 3, we end up winning. We're up 3-0. Do not blow this lead, guys. I'm telling you. If we blow this lead, look at this, man. 15 and 17. All right, if we blow this lead, oh my God. Don't tell me we're blowing this lead. Oh my God, guys. Where's Bowen? I see what he did. Oh my God, 25 boards. So it's not his fault. But geez, man, come on. All right, let's simulate. I don't know if I should use sim cards because this is going to be a pretty long video. I'm just going to simulate through. And we end up winning against the Dallas Mavericks. Let's go. We are on to the Western Conference Finals, but we're going up against a 73-9 win team. So I pretty much do not have faith for us to win this. All right, game number 1. We're going to take this game by game. Game number 1. Oh my... Guys, for fuck's sake. If you watch my videos, you know how many times I do that. It's so freaking annoying. This freaking PlayStation controller, man, sometimes I think it's the drift. It just ends up going down and selecting whatever thing I did not even want to select. But we end up losing in the Western Conference Final, and not just losing, we ended up getting swept. Holy shit, that just shows how good of a team this is. Shea averaged 39 and 7. All right, start of the next season. Let's check out the lineups and Bowen. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, I did forget Bowen had 1 year left on his contract. Why am I surprised? But yeah, let's try and find out which team he's in. So obviously he's one of the best. Oh my God, this guy did a Kevin freaking Durant. He went and joined up with the team that beat him 4-0. Are you kidding me? He went to Oklahoma City Thunder. Wow, wow, wow. This guy, oh my goodness. Like, I get why he did it, but he joined a stacked as fuck team. Shea, 96 rated player. Wright, an 87 rated player. Williams, 92. Chet Holmgren, 93. And now Bowen, a 99 rated player. They've got twin towers down in the paint. Who can stop this team? Like, legitimately. Bro, what the... Guys, you can't make this shit up. End of the season, his former teammate ends up winning MVP, averaging a crazy 33, 7, and 4. What the fuck? And wow, they switched Dalton to be a 6th man. I mean, he's averaging a crazy 15 boards, 11 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. So yeah, obviously that means he ends up being the defensive player of the year. And by the way, guys, you won't believe this. You wouldn't actually believe this. We were the best team ever. Like, literally ever. 81 and 1. I genuinely was looking down at my phone while simulating, and then I was like, are they gonna lose a fucking game? They ended up losing a game like the last 2 weeks of the season. But yeah, pretty much Bowen has joined one of the greatest teams of all time, and he kind of did the Kevin Durant because it's too easy for him now. Hopefully Bowen is able to make the most of this, because if he doesn't win a championship, it's pretty much a bust from here. So we're up 2-0. I'm just gonna keep simulating because, like I said, we won 81 games. I really am not worried about the rest of the league. And we end up sweeping 4-0. So for the second round, we're going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Cooper Flag gives us some trouble, but hopefully we can get our revenge. Game number 1, we end up winning. Game number 2, we end up winning. Game number 3, we end up winning. Game number 4, we end up losing. Okay, our first loss of the postseason. Game number 5, we end up winning. On to... Are you guys fucking kidding me? The Utah Jazz have just become better without Bowen. All right, against his former team, maybe they will want revenge badly because we did leave him... We left them high and dry, so we're using sim cards for this. Hopefully it's close ones. Game number 1 wasn't really close, 137 to 119. Let's check who's doing the business here. Bowen put up 9 points, 12 boards, 10 assists, 2 steals. So that's pretty good, as well as Wright and Alexander. Game number 2, I don't know if we need to be simulating this. Game number 2, we end up winning, man. Game number 3, they end up taking, okay, get a bit of a revenge from us. Game number 4, we end up taking. Game number 5, can we close it out? Yes, we can. And Shea ends up being the Eastern Conference, the Western Conference MVP. Let's see who could have won it second. Yeah, Bowen is nowhere up there, so yeah. On to the finals, and holy fucking shit, guys. I don't know if you watch me, but if you watch me, you do know the Bulls, Josh Giddey, I don't know if he's still there, but Josh Giddey and the Bulls always seem to give me trouble. And thank God, Josh Giddey's not here, so hopefully we can win this. Can Bowens win his first NBA championship? Let's see. Game number one was a win for us, 104-88. Very good to see. Let's check the box score. It's Shea putting up 25, but where's Bowens? What the fuck, man? 6? Come on, bro. 6 only in 4 sets? Come on. Game number 2 was a very close game, but we end up winning 108-101. Let's check the box score once again. Shea put up 22. Bowen put up 11 and 11, so that's pretty good to see. I don't think he's going to win Finals MVP if we end up winning this round. It's highly unlikely because, you know, 2K favors offense. Game number 3, we're going to simulate. We end up winning 3-0. Let's check out the scores. Bowen put up 13 boards and 11 assists, as well as 2 blocks and 1 steal. Yeah, he shot 0 for 10. He's definitely not winning Finals MVP. Up 3-0. We end up winning the NBA championship. So that's 1 chip, like 4 defensive player of the years and 1 rookie of the year. I don't know, guys. That's a pretty good career. Like, that's a Hall of Fame career right now. Maybe not goatish yet. He needs a bit more chips and a bit more defensive player of the years to obviously compensate for not being able to win an MVP. But yeah, let's see if this team ends up staying intact. Highly unlikely. The salary cap is really, really hard. So let's go. End of season number 6. No one is winning MVP that I know of. Okay, Bo, he's still the 6th man. Are you kidding me, guys? So he's averaging 5 points, 16 boards, 11 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. So round number 1, we're just going to simulate through. Round number 1, we end up sweeping the Phoenix Suns. Round number 2, who are we going up against? The New Orleans Pelicans. They suck now, so let's just simulate the round once again. Oh my god, 4. Okay, I think this team is literally... Okay, he's former team once again. So another rematch. We're going to use sim cards for this just because there's a bit of history. Game number 1, we win, so I don't think I'm worried right now. Game number 2, we win. Game number 3, we win. Game number 4, we win. We're back in the NBA Finals. Can we simulate the round? I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh my goodness, what the fuck is Cooper Flag doing in our team? I swear, maybe because you guys play NBA, my NBA, I think I forgot to change the league rules because maybe there's something wrong with the salary cap, or maybe he's taking such a short contract. Like, what the fuck? How is he in this team now, bro? Anyway, man, the more star power, the more we need, especially for a guy who can't score to save his life. You guys saw, and we still have Shea. What the fuck is this team, man? This is basically the most unstoppable team. End of season number 7, Cooper Flag is the MVP. So, like I said, we're literally the best team ever. Defensive player of the year goes to Dalton Bowen. Who else? And wow, Bowen actually ends up being the Western Conference Finals MVP. That's pretty ridiculous. In year 7, he's finally getting the respect he deserves, I guess. And we are going up against the Washington Wizards. Who's going to be the Finals MVP? Probably not, Shea. Oh my god, guys. It is finally being done. Dalton Bowen wins the MVP in year 8, averaging 5 points, 18 boards, 14 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Jesus Christ, I literally never thought he would have won an MVP because his scoring is so bad. Like I did say earlier in the video, 2K does favor scoring and overall stats more, especially since he's shooting so bad, you know? He has won an MVP plus multiple defensive players of the years. Does that mean this guy technically is one of the greatest players of all time? Because he's literally doing everything else but scoring. And we end up winning a championship as well. Let's see who's going to be Finals MVP. Unfortunately, it is Shea, but you know, I guess Bowen would take an MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. That's now championship number 5, I believe. All right, start of the next season. It looks like Bowen has actually left Oklahoma City Thunder. He maybe felt that Shea was taking too much of his shine. We're going to try and find out which team he is in. So let's go to all players. Okay. Wait. Bowen went to the New York Knicks. Oh my goodness. This guy is such a star chaser. Look at this. He's teaming up with Victor Wembanyama, Anthony Edwards. What the hell? He always needs a big 3. Taking a look at their starting lineup, we see Bowens is now switched to playing a point guard position. So hopefully he averages more assists. They got Anthony Edwards, a shooting guard, of course. They've got this guy as the small forward. They got Jonathan Cole as the power forward, and Victor Wembanyama obviously as the center. So obviously the team is not as stacked, but it's top heavy. But compared to Oklahoma City Thunder, they had way more better players all around. This one's just top heavy. All right, end of year 9, we've got Cooper Flag and the Oklahoma City Thunder up against Dalton Bowen with the New York Knicks. He finally gets an Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Okay, man. He's going up against his former team. This is going to be very interesting because I don't know why he left that team. Maybe they had no money. Game number 1 was an unfortunate loss for Dalton and his boys. Let's check the box score. So Shea put up 24. How old is Shea, by the way, right now? He's 36. He's still a 92 rated player. And what did Dalton do? He had 5, 14, and 11. So pretty good stats. Anthony Edwards has got to pick it up, man. All right, I'm jumping in game number 2 because we are down by 1 point. He's low with the ball. Anthony Edwards. Edwards working on Cooper Flag. Edwards dancing all around the court. Edwards, step back, mid-range. Jay breaks it though. Come on. Edwards with the ball right now. I can't see where Dalton is, but hopefully, okay, we get that point there, but hopefully he hasn't fouled out. Shea dancing with the ball right now. Shea gets stripped by Wesley. Wesley, let's go, man. Wesley, pass the ball. Pass it. Leading all the way to the rack. Easy lay. 3-point lead. New York is feeling themselves. Cooper Flag has to put it up. Left wide open for 3, cashes that in, ties the game up. Come on, man. Here's Wesley with the ball. Wesley passes that to Law. Law, catch, shoot, breaks the shot. Fucking hell, boys. Why can I never have a simulation where we have clutch shots? Sloan catches, shoots, breaks it, even with the ball. Passes it to Edwards. Edwards, can he go all the way to the rack? Has to pass it out. Betty turns the ball fucking over. Are you kidding me, boys? Come on. And guys, yeah, Bowen has fouled out. This guy needs to learn how to play defense instead of fouling out. All right, 27 seconds left. Can we please win this game? If we go down 2-0, Bowen is going to be a bit upset that he left Oklahoma City Thunder. 20 seconds left, but they've got 14 on the clock. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Shea, mid-range Jay breaks that shot. Do we have a timeout? We don't. So it looks like we're going to go to overtime because that guy, oh my goodness. Oh my, that was a decent shot. So we are up by 1 point. Hopefully we can hold on to this with 19 seconds left. Come on now. All we have to do is just hold the ball. We turn the fucking ball over, boys. Are you kidding me? Shea with the ball now. Shea has to think fast. Shea dancing. Shea. Oh my God. Williamson. 6. Oh my God. Are we going to lose the game? Are we going to lose the game? Mid-range Jay. Oh, fucking hell, boys. That was so close. We nearly lost the game because freaking Anthony Edwards turned the ball over. Oh my God. We just take control of that game, boys. That was ridiculous. Game number 2, we end up tying the series. I'm not liking this series, man. It's a bit close. Game number 3, we end up winning 118-97. Did Bowens have a good game? Anthony Edwards had 27. Bowen, did he foul out? No, he didn't. Okay, but he had 10 boards and 13 assists. Game number 4, we end up losing. Tie series now. That's really disappointing. Every time I talk, we seem to lose. Anthony Edwards put up 43. He literally had no help. So you can't even blame us for losing. Anthony Edwards had literally no help. What's going on? Like, I swear we had a big 3, but it was only Anthony Edwards. This guy has torn his right Achilles, so he's out for the whole season. Now we really got to win it for Victor Wembanyama, man. I feel bad for him. He's torn Achilles, out for the season, but you know what? Come on. We're never winning these games. Every time I talk, we're not fucking losing. Look at this. 114-127. All right, 2 minutes left. I jumped in. Of course, Shea's at the free throw line. This dude loves living here. Get the first one in. Second one, he actually breaks it. Okay, so tie game, 107-107. I don't know if Bowens is on. Let's check that. Boys, I am sick of this guy. Is he not taking it serious? Why are you fouling out right now, man? Oh, man, it's up to Anthony Edwards then to carry us. Let's see, man. I feel bad for him, but he has to do it, man. He's got to do it the 2018 LeBron way. Nice pass to Cole. 2-point lead. Shea spins. Shea forcing his way, puts up the nice lay. Here's Wesley with the ball. Nice screen from, I believe that was Cole, but he goes all the way to the rack, dunks it. Whoa, guy got buddies, man. We got to win this. 1 minute left. Come on, we just got to get another point. Anthony Edwards, nice find to Cole. Thank goodness that actually worked. First free throw for Fisher is good, and the second free throw is also cash. Let's see, 17 seconds left. Oklahoma City still down by 4 points. Oklahoma City Thunder passes it out to Cooper Flack. Cooper Flack catches, shoots the 3, cuts the lead down to 1. Are you kidding me, man? Passes it to Edwards. Edwards passes it. I don't know why Edwards is passing that out. He should keep the ball. He's like the best player on the field. The first free throw for Wesley is fuck, man. Fuck. Are we gonna lose this? Second free throw. Oh my fucking goodness, boys. Boys. 4 on the clock, man. 3. Okay, Shea better not get that in. Fuck, man. That was close, but thank God we win this game. All right, man. It all comes down to game number 7. Let's do this, boys. Come on. We end up fucking losing. I hate this game, man. End of season 10, Bowens ends up winning another MVP. I don't know, guys. He's looking like the best player ever to not really score any points. 22 boards, 11 assists. Ridiculous. Obviously, he's going to win the defensive player of the year. All right, man. Let's just see, can they end up winning the championship? And they do. Let's go. New York Knicks with Victor Wembanyama finally healthy. I guess that helped us a lot. He is the MVP of the finals. End of year 11 for Bowen. He ends up winning another championship. Unfortunately, he's still not going to be MVP of the finals. It goes to Victor Wembanyama. Another year, another ring. Who's the finals MVP? Victor Wembanyama. Man, we're year 15. He is still winning MVPs. Crazy stats as well. 17 boards, 10 assists, 2.5 steals, and 2 blocks. Crazy. We haven't been really winning championships the last 4 or so years, but hey, he's still racking up accolades. End of year 17, Dalton Bowen still winning awards. Man, oh man. He might have the best longevity awards compared to Bron. This guy, 17, basically 18 boards, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Dalton Bowen has finally called it a career. After 19 years at the age of 40, he decides to retire. Looking at the NBA records, Dalton Bowen is the all-time leader in rebounds. That is crazy considering Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell are pretty much unreachable in 2K to get those stats. So hey man, he's the greatest rebounder of all time. Taking a look at assists as well, he is at the top of the ladder there. Look at that, 16,000 assists. Ridiculous. Ends up breaking John Stockton's unbeatable record because no one is going to break that. For blocks, he is top 10. That's ridiculous with 2,800 blocks, coming in at 8th. With steals, he is 2nd. That's crazy, man. In minutes, he's 8th. And for those curious, he ended up finishing with 7,500 points in his career. So unfortunately, he did score points, but not really compared to all his other stats. Taking a look at his awards, 7-time NBA champion. Ridiculous, man. And he went back to back as well quite a few times. 4-time MVP of the league, 17-time All-Star, first-time All-NBA team 12 times, second team 5 times, third team once. He is an 18-time All-Defensive Player of the Year. So pretty much the greatest defender ever. He won it every time he was on the court, except 1 year, and that was his retirement year. This guy pretty much is the GOAT, man. You guys let me know. Do you think he's one of the best players of all time, considering he hasn't scored that many points? But everything else, he's pretty much an all-around player if you're talking about everything else. All right, man, that's it. So let me know, like I said, is this guy the greatest player of all time in your eyes? Me personally, I think he could sit in the table with Jordan and LeBron in that conversation as being one of the greatest players of all time. Anyway, let me know any other videos you want me to do and I'll do it, man. It's been your boy. Take care. Peace.